And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And now, lining
In a
up
system
for
like this,
Arsenal,
Peter, the winger-fullback
number 1,
combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Played out wide. Might be danger. Haaland! They've scored!
goal! After 12 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zubimendi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rice. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Gabriel. Oh, good take and a good chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. And here's Trossard. Gabriel. And it's Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva, played into space. Savinho in acres of space out wide. Oh, what has happened here? All right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a save by David Raya!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And he's there to clear it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's a shade optimistic.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Foden, looking to play him in. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Calafiori. Now Trossard. And it's Rice. Zubimendi. That's Eze.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This looks promising. Closing in on goal. Shoots! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number 14.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Stones. Foden. Nice-looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Saliba running with the ball. Timber. And it's Timber. Rice. Trossard. Out towards the flank. Calafiori got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Savinho. Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now it's Saka. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out to the right. And Bob. He's picked his way through. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Timber. Saka. That's good play. Is there any support? He might not need. Goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And we have our very first corner. Rice plays it short. Decent chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Calafiori has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Vardiol. And Savinho. Timber goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. They get a throw in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foden.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Timber. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Great ball, and he's in here. That's good defending, very good defending. Foden. Haaland. Now Foden. Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Rice. And it's Eze. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Rice. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution in progress.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for it! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! It's hit the upright! And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Reinders. Kovacic. He shifted it to the flank. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
All the best for members of our fan
Well, it
club
has been a
celebrating their
punishing
winning
game, both
anniversary
physically
today.
and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Zubimendi. Gabriel. Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Eze. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Reinders. Vardiol threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Doku. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Rodri has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Marmouche! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He has a look up.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Timber. Oh, sweet feet. Shot a goal! There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Now the time for brave hearts and strong minds. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Haaland is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
And so the captain steps up. Top corner.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Oh, he's hit the upright.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Reinders is the third man to step forward. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Arsenal looking to draw level. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. That's it! It is done! Arsenal fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back
Hello,
from this.
everybody, and please join me in wishing
Well, thanks
a
to
happy
Jim
wedding
alongside me.